Hey everyone, welcome back to the club and welcome to another weekend art challenge. Today I'll be fusing Pikachu with the Flash. I'm going to get started on the left side of my page with Pikachu's eyes. So let's start with the left eye with a circle. Starting from the top, just work our way around and then back up to the top. Now we're going to leave a large gap in the center and draw the same thing on the right side. So let's line up the top of the eye and just draw that same size circle. Now at the top of each eye, we're going to draw a smaller circle for a highlight. So just tucked up against the top of the eye. And then we're going to fill the bottom area of the eye in black. Now in between the eyes, I'm going to draw in the nose. So we start with a very short line going across. I'm just going to connect those 2 points with a point. So we're going to come down in the middle and then back up on the right. We're going to fill that in black. Now we're going to move down from the center of the nose and start with a point. From this point, I'm going to curve out the top left of the mouth. We're going to come down and then hook that back up. Go back to the center and do the same thing on the right side. Now we're going to layer the bottom of the mouth in behind. So at the bottom of this curve, we're going to come down towards the bottom of the mouth and we'll pull that back up towards the right side. Up and about halfway along here, we're going to draw a curve from left to right going up and then down for the tongue. Now that we've got the face, let's draw on the top of the head. So we're going to move over from the eye towards the left. We're going to draw a curve going up and then back down on the right side. Now from this side I want to blend into a curve going out and then rounding out the cheek. So let's start on the left side. We're going to blend to a curve going out, round out the cheek. Now I'm going to pull this down towards the bottom of the chin, just below the mouth. We're going to do the same thing on the right side. So blending to a curve going out, curve it back around. Now I'm going to blend in towards the bottom of the chin. Now let's draw on the edge of the mask. So we're going to start at the very top of the nose. We're going to step up, start with a point. From this point I'm going to curve around the mouth and then down, directly below the eye. We're going to do the same thing on the right. Curving out and then down below the right eye. From here we're going to angle up and out. Now we're going to curve out and then down towards the chin. And then just pulling that back in. So going out and then back in. Now we're going to show a little bit of Pikachu's cheeks in behind the mask. So from this point, we're going to step out, curve down, and then out towards the left. And then from this point, we're going to step out, curve down, and then out towards the right. Now let's move to the side of the head and draw on the ear cover. So right up at the top here, we're going to curve out, and then pull that in towards the top of the cheek. We're going to do the same thing on the right. So let's line this up, curving out, and then pulling that in. Now we're going to tuck the ears in behind the ear cover. So starting at the very top, we're going to go up, and now we're going to curve this out towards the left. From here, we're going to curve out in the opposite direction in behind the ear cover. Going out, and then pulling that in. Now on the right, we're going to lean the ear coming down. Starting at the very top, we go up, and then back down towards the right, and then curving in the opposite direction, coming down, and then in behind the ear cover. Now let's separate out the ear. Starting on the inside of the left ear, we're going to curve out and then down. On this side, we're going to go in the opposite direction. Starting from the top, we'll curve down towards the bottom. Now let's fill the tips in black. Now that we've drawn the head, let's work our way down the body. So I'm gonna have the arms stretched out. So we start on the left cheek, we curve out, and then down towards the tip of the finger. On the right side, we're gonna raise this arm a little bit. So starting on the cheek, we're gonna go up, and then out. Now back on the left side, we're gonna draw 4 fingers coming down. So from this point, we're gonna angle down and in. Now we're just gonna round out the fingers. We're gonna go up, and then pull that back. Doing that again. Out and then in, and then one more time. Out, and then in. Now in the top here, we're gonna draw in the thumb. So it's that same shape, right up here. We're gonna go out and then back in. From the bottom, we're gonna curve down and then in towards the body. So coming down and then into right about there. Let's move over to the right side. Now this hand I'm gonna have opened up. So we're gonna start with the thumb going up. We're gonna pull that back down. Now we're gonna layer the fingers coming downwards. So we go out towards the right, pull that back in. We're gonna do that 3 more times. Now at the bottom of the finger, we're gonna curve down and then in towards the body. Let's add the lightning bolt detail along the wrist. So we start at the top of the arm, we're gonna curve out and then down. We're gonna go straight across and then continue that curve coming down towards the bottom of the arm. Now we're gonna take that and just duplicate it on the inside. We're gonna step in, curving up above that line, going across, and then curving up towards the top. Now we're going to take that and flip it over on the right side. Let's start on the outside. We're going to curve across about halfway, angle down, and then curve back down to the bottom of the arm. Now we're going to step in and just follow that same curve going up, across, and then up towards the top of the arm. Now let's draw on the side of the body. From this point in the arm, we're going to step up to create an overlap. We're going to curve over that line, going out. We're going to round out the bottom of the body, right at the bottom here. Now we're going to come up and then just flatten it out towards the right. So coming up and just flattening it out. Now I'm going to take this point, curve around, and then up towards the bottom of the arm. Going out. I'm going to round this out on the side and then pull that over that line. Now we're going to tuck the top of the left foot underneath the body, underneath this curve here. So we're going to start at the left side, we're going to curve down, round out the foot, and then curve that back up. We're going to separate out the toes. So we're going to draw 2 curves, one on the left, stepping over, and then one on the right. Over on the right side, we're going to have this leg raised up, so it's going to be on top of the body. So we start in this area right here, curve up towards the top of the foot, curve down. It's almost like drawing a long oval. Now we're just going to hook up the heel. Let's separate out the toes, just like we did on the left side. Starting at the top, we're going to curve down, step over, draw another curve. Now we're going to layer the top of the thigh in behind the foot. So on the outside, right out here, we're going to curve out, and then just round it out and down. Now we're going to continue that curve on the left side of the foot, curving around and then down. Let's add Flash's lightning bolt in the center of the chest. So just below the chin, we're going to angle down and out towards the left. Draw a short line coming across. Now we're going to draw another line, angled line coming down towards the bottom. Now we're going to work our way back up. From this point, we're going to taper it out, come in with a short line. Now we're going to connect those 2 points with a straight line. Now we're going to add 2 lightning bolts on the side of the hip. So let's start on the left side here. Start on the outside of the leg, we're going to curve down and then in, draw a short line coming up, and then we'll continue that curve coming down towards the tip. Now we're going to taper our way back. So from this point, we're going to curve up and out, come straight down. Now we're going to arc this over towards the side of the body, going up and then out. Now on the right side, you're only going to see the outer edge of the lightning bolt. So starting on the side of the body, curve down in behind the leg. Now we're going to step down, draw that same curve going in behind. Now I want to separate out the boot cuff. So on the side of the foot, just below the thigh, we're going to curve around, and we're going to bring this in towards the heel. And then the final thing we're going to do is we're going to add the tail on the right side here. So we're going to start on the side of the body, start with an angle line coming down, and then we're going to go straight up. And we're going to angle back down again. Then we're going to go a little bit higher this time. We're going to go all the way up, just underneath the arm. And then from here, we're going to curve towards the tip of the tail, curving down and then out. From here, we're going to angle down and in. Now we're going to work our way back towards the body. From here, we're going to curve across and in, come down with a straight line. Now we're going to go across and up again, coming in. Now we're going to get a little bit narrower as we come in. Come down. Now we're going to pull this in with an angle in behind the body. Let's separate this tail with a little zigzag. Starting from the inside, come down, up, and we'll just repeat this all the way across the tail. And that's pretty much it. There's our fusion between Pikachu and the Flash. I hope you enjoyed today's art challenge. Make sure you subscribe and send me your challenge ideas in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.